What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns with an update from Rockstar concerning PC mods. Now, as some of you guys know, I did my recent rant about Take-Two versus OpenIV, where Take-Two was going after modders in Grand Theft Auto 5 story. But earlier today, Rockstar has basically, I guess, reversed that. They were able to, I guess, talk to the publisher, Take-Two, their parent company, and they're trying to find some sort of, I guess, middle ground, a way to make things right with Grand Theft Auto 5 fans and modders who love modding Grand Theft Auto 5 story. So this is, first off, from the Rockstar support site. By the way, articles linked below in the description section, and you're welcome to comment below in the comment section with your opinion, your views regarding this new stance by Rockstar concerning mods on PC. PC single-player mods. Let's see, question, are PC single-player mods allowed? Rockstar answered, Rockstar Game believes in reasonable fan creativity and in particular wants creators to showcase their passion for our games. After discussing with Take-Two, Take-Two has agreed that it generally will not take legal action against third-party projects involving Rockstar's PC games that are single-player, non-commercial, and respect the intellectual property IP rights of third parties. This does not apply to multiplayer or online services, tools, files, libraries, or functions that could be used to impact multiplayer or online services. R3 used the importation of other IPs, including other Rockstar IPs like Red Dead Redemption, for example, in the project. This is not a license. It does not constitute endorsement, approval, or authorization of any third-party project. Take-Two reverses the right to object to any third-party project to revise, revoke, and withdraw its statement at any time in their own discretion. This statement does not constitute a waiver of any rights that Take-Two may have with respect to third-party projects. So obviously there was a huge outcry last week over Take-Two's actions against the modding community, specifically those that used OpenIV. Now that's still an issue, but we'll talk more about that in a moment. Over here on Twitter, Rockstar did go out of their way to retweet this article from Motherboard. Rockstar Games intervened to save uber popular Grand Theft Auto 5 modding tool. Now what does that mean? Rockstar Games says it's in contact with OpenIV's developer and intends to resolve this issue. So last week, Grand Theft Auto 5 publisher Take-Two Interactive pissed off thousands of Grand Theft Auto 5 players. That is an understatement. When it sent a cease and desist letter to the developer for OpenIV, a popular Grand Theft Auto 5 modding tool. Many players took the action as an attack on the very idea of modding, particularly since OpenIV has served as a development tool and library for modders in the PC versions of Grand Theft Auto games for the better part of a decade. The response from Grand Theft Auto 5 player community was quick and uproarious, with many of them flooding the game's Steam page with negative reviews, almost 80,000 signatures to a change.org petition, Save OpenIV, and hundreds of outraged posts on various gaming forums. Now, however, Rockstar's developer, Rockstar Games, seems to have moderated the Take-Two's position and has also told Motherboard that it's in contact with the developer of OpenIV with the intention of resolving the issue. Quote unquote, Rockstar Games believes. Okay, I read this part already, so if you want to go back and read that either in this article or the Rockstar support article, once again, those two are linked below in the description section. So, yeah, so I think this is potentially very good news for the modding community and for gamers of Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode who love modding, who love putting mods of various wild, crazy types into Grand Theft Auto 5 story. And hopefully this is a good sign. And it definitely was a bad move by Take-Two. And it seems like lately they've been making a lot of bad decisions for some reason. But, if the consumers, if the fans of your game get really, really pissed off at you and they start running for the, torches and the pitchforks, yeah, you better do what you can to try and reverse that policy. So Rockstar obviously was getting some pretty negative feedback from the community regarding what was done by their parent company, Take-Two. In fact, there were so many people in the comment section for various forums I noticed. They were basically asking Rockstar to divorce Take-Two and say, look, maybe it's time for you and Take-Two to go your separate ways and you just be your own publisher. And, you know, I'm sure there was a lot of like internal discussion back and forth between Rockstar and Take-Two over this, you know, very heated issue regarding mods in Grand Theft Auto 5. And yes, we do not want to see modding in Grand Theft Auto 5 online because most of that is black hat modding, like I talked about in last Sunday's rant. So we don't want to see that. But at the same time, we do admire the white hat modders that make awesome content for story mode, be it for Grand Theft Auto 5 story or Grand Theft Auto 4 story or various other Rockstar PC games. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, hopefully for the best. And I don't know if it's going to be a complete 180, but at the same time, this is better than where we were a week ago with Take-Two's original stance on this issue. But it did sound like to me that, you know, some of this had to do with, you know, it did not apply to, for example, respecting the intellectual property IP rights of third parties, including other Rockstar games. And there were 2 mods in the works, one of which got shut down, the Red Dead Redemption map that they were working on for, you know, story mode for Grand Theft Auto 5. Of course, Red Dead Redemption never saw the light of day on PC, probably never will. That got shut down. And then there was also a project underway for bringing Liberty City to, you know, Grand Theft Auto 5 story. You know, Liberty City from, you know, Grand Theft Auto 4. And that possibly got shut down as well. And that's a separate Rockstar IP from Grand Theft Auto 5. So I don't know what the future holds for either of those 2 maps. I mean, I would very much like to see them eventually added to Grand Theft Auto 5 story. So I don't know if we go by this, maybe that's not going to happen. Like other IPs as well. That includes like other franchises like Star Wars or Marvel or DC, etc. You may not see that kind of stuff in the mods, which would be unfortunate. But at the same time, let me know below in the comment section your thoughts, your views, and opinions regarding this reversal by Take-Two in regards to mods on Grand Theft Auto 5 PC.